Hello, and welcome to TheAquaPhi, the ESPN of Sci-Fi, your entertainment science fiction programming network. Bonjour, buenos dias, ohayo gozaimasu, zao shanghao, zao an. And in our episode now, we're going to talk about the next. Who is next? Next Iron Man? Next Captain America, the next Thor, kind of leaning towards there's going to be a next Thor. Is it Valkyrie? Looks like it was Valkyrie, wasn't it? I mean, seemed that way to me. But the thing about having the next sort of Thor, next Captain America is, do they have the same strength as Thor? Thor has natural strength, right? Coming from Asgard. And being a god of lightning, what is more powerful than lightning? So Thor has natural strength. And does Valkyrie have that strength? Maybe the hammer will give her that strength. We'll see. I mean, there's a way to make everything possible. So perhaps. Or is there a next Thor? Maybe we'll just stick with the same Thor. But it kind of lent towards that, and so I wanted to discuss it. It wasn't as obvious as, like we talked about last time, the next 007. Well, did you miss that one? We talked about the next 007. If you missed it, go back and take a look at what listen to and look at what we talked about with 007. There is a next 007 because in No Time to Die, James Bond ran out of time and he died. So there is no next James Bond because James Bond is dead. There is a next 007, and we discussed that. So it's obvious that there is a next 007. That's obvious. Is there a next Thor? Is not so obvious. I could continue on with the same Thor. Good Thor character. It gets back into tough Thor, get out of the depressed Thor, too much Thor, beer drinking. Of course, they do a lot of beer drinking in Asgard. That's the world of beer drinkers. There's a lot of world of beer drinkers all over the world. But yeah, so Asgard is the world's capital beer, but they do drink a lot of beer. But yeah, get out of the depressed Thor and the beer drinking depression Thor and get more into the tough Thor and, throw that hammer and start striking some lightning and let's get that. Yeah, I don't mind that. He's Thor and the real personality. That was really great. Great. It was very well done. Appreciate that. The next Iron Man is easier than to talk about the next Captain America. Why? Because Iron Man, if you want to say Iron Man is a superhero, then Man of War is a superhero because Iron Man's sidekick, Man of War, it's a gear. They're normal humans with no special fighting skills, right? They're not like Natasha, no fighting skills, but they have the gear. And so it's the Iron Man gear, but it's the special thinking capacity to think real quick under pressure and coming up with what to use next. And then to make gear for Spider-Man as well. So that's interesting. But who's going to walk into that gear called Iron Man when Tony is no longer alive, right? Tony Stark doesn't live anymore. So who's going to walk into the Iron Man gear? Is it Miss Potts? Hmm. Is it his daughter? Well, well, it's interesting. It's interesting to see who is going to walk into Tony Stark, right? Sort of like who is the next 007. If you didn't see that, we talked about it in depth. Go back and look at that and then catch up to this. So, who's the next Iron Man is interesting. More than who is the next Captain America. I mean, it seems like we know who the next Captain America is. But my question to that is, does he have the same power as the current Captain America? Current Captain America has his power because he was put into that chamber. And when they were going to turn it off, he says, no, keep it going. This feels great. More power, more power, more power. And so, yeah, so he's current captain. Now, he could have kept it going more because in the Avengers, not outside the Avengers, but in the Avengers, the most powerful Avenger being the Hulk, second most powerful Thor, and then Captain America third. Now Captain America could have like kept it going, kept it going. No, don't stop, keep it going past the Hulk. That he would have been the most powerful, but that did not happen. So he's a third. Now, but I'm just talking about the Avengers because if we go into a realm outside of the Avengers and say the Fantastic Four and the Thing, for instance, well, is the Thing as powerful, as more powerful than the Hulk? Hmm, hmm, hmm. Hard to say. So, yeah. So outside of the it is Captain Marvel more powerful than the Hulk? Is Captain Marvel more powerful than the Hulk? Is Captain Marvel an Avenger? She's a sort of Avenger. Call me if you need me, and I'll come and help you if the other worlds that I'm helping need less help than you do. Then I'll stop by and give you guys a hand, right? But is she more powerful? Well, that is left up to see. And when we're talking about more powerful, it's hard to really determine because in the realm of if you just store sheer power, then among the Avengers, sheer power is the Hulk, Thor, Captain America. But then when you start fighting, like when you see that Captain America versus Iron Man, and then there's skills and other things going on. Now, Iron Man is not as powerful as Captain America, but there's skills and so forth. And so other people have different skill sets than others do that may lend them towards winning, maybe not really winning, but getting away. Anyway, but so we were talking about who is the next Captain American. We know who that is. Will he be put in the chamber? That will be interesting to see. Perhaps he will, and have that same natural strength, and not just uh, the suit. Of course, now he has a suit and shoots things from the suit and does all this gear and little tricks that he does. But then that same natural Captain America, well, it's not natural; it's enhanced by going into the chamber. Will he get put into the chamber? It's left to see. It's going to be interesting, and we'll see that when it happens. Uh, Iron Man is a little easier prospect because someone needs to walk into the suit with enough intelligence and smart to use the suit right away. Come up with this, come up with that, turn this on, do that. All the gear in the suit, how to use it, when to use it right away. And everyone's got to be impressed and amazed that anything metallic that you have on can become the suit at any time. So that's impressive. So we'll learn about that and see who are our next, if there is there a next Thor? We'll learn. Who is, we do know Captain America, will he get put into the chamber and have the same strength, if not more? Iron Man? Well, we will know. So there are a lot of next things left hanging, but we answer them here in The AquaPhi. And so get your The AquaPhi novel, read it, go into theaquaphi.com, purchase the novel, read it, get caught up. You see, we love the conversations we have here in our podcast. We have a lot more to talk about. So you're going to love reading The AquaPhi. Purchase the novel. It's going to come to you from Amazon Kindle very quickly. Start reading right away. Get your your AquaPhi gear. Get the AquaPhi theme song. Listen to it. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us everywhere you see the AquaPhi. Twitter, we're there too. Instagram, we're there too. Got a lot of great videos coming. You're going to really enjoy it. We have themes that we're bringing up. A lot of good things coming. So, in our next subject, we're going to talk about Black superheroes. The Black superheroes. Who are they? What is the future for the Black superhero? We'll talk about that in our next podcast. You don't want to miss that subject. It's interesting. We'll talk about it next. See you then.